It's going pretty good in Sydney, Australia. As you can see, we have all the political parties standing behind me, all working together. We're now approaching our 10th hour, so we've been operating since 7 o'clock in the morning. Thank goodness the line has slowed down a little bit. It was great to see so many people stand up and try to share their voice with Lebanon and come in early. So early during the day, we had a lot of people coming in to vote while Lebanon was sleeping. Australia was activated, showing their support for their home country. And it was just marvelous to see. But it does not stop here. The guys will be operating for another 5 more hours. This is an exercise that's only been done for the second time with the diaspora in Australia. So I think we're still trying to find our feet. Early on, it's a sad bit about it. Like when you're trying to get your rhythm in organization, that's when most people start to come through. So it created a bit of chaos, but now people understand what the process is like. And so they're very, very happy with the system now. We do have families splitted. So people who live in the same household, some people need to go to a spot that's, 15 minutes in one direction or 45 minutes another direction, all with the same village, with the same family name and the same household being split in different directions. So we do find that was a bit of an issue, particularly because, there are people who live very close to a certain polling booth that they feel comfortable in voting at, and they're being told to go to a foreign area, which they're really not too sure about. We could probably say that it has had an impact on voter turnout, and particularly today. I should mention today is actually Mother's Day in Australia, and of course in areas around the US and around the world. So people are actually taking time away that they usually dedicate to their family to come out to vote. And it's very hard when you're coming out to vote and you're spending 2 hours in one line over in one area, then you have to travel to the next area to vote again. So I did see a couple of people become frustrated when waiting in line, and they decided to turn back and hope to come back later on in the evening before 10 o'clock at night. So the message to them was to stay strong. If you can't do now, then you have to promise me you have to come back tonight, because otherwise this is just a wasted effort. We put a lot of time and effort to get to democracy to this certain level, particularly with the opposition groups and with the major parties. Everyone's put a lot in effort, and the least we can do for Lebanon is to show our support for them. The turnout has been fantastic considering all odds that we have found. We did find that there was a few issues with people's valid passports. So a lot of people were knocked out in the process, so that would come out as a non-vote. So that will impact that percentage there, because a few people did not have the right papers. So hopefully, for next time around, this is a learning curve for them. So in 3-4 years' time, these people are better prepared. We're all feeling very attached and very blessed to be associated with Lebanon. And, and if we want the country to go in a direction that we're comfortable with, we're going to have a say. I mean, I tell people there's no use complaining about the situation in Lebanon if you're not going to do anything about it. And the greatest way to do it is use your democratic right, and that is to vote.